balance my ass. There we go. Okay, we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Hey, Nick. What's up, buddy? These shirts kind of smell a little mildewy. They sat in the washing machine too long. My mom doesn't use dryer sheets. And I guess this load sat in the frickin' in the washing machine for too long, dude. And then all my shirts smell like mildew. This one, it's slight, you know. It's not really bad. I think I might be able to deal with it. I'm not 100% sure. Nick, Michael, Doogie, Big Merc, what's up, everybody? How's it going? All kinds of stuff going on to talk about, man. All kinds of stuff. Hi. You know, I don't even know where to start. Where to begin here? For one thing, I can fix the brightness on that. You know, some re-engineer over there. Thought it would be a good idea to do something that's screwed up. Whenever you plug in a Bluetooth device, for some reason it should mess with the video settings on your camera. Weird, right? Weird. Some re-engineer screwed up the software. You know, also, some re-engineer over at Restream obviously had his ball sack slapped on the software last night because I went to pull up and write a title for this video, and their titling page just goes into this loop and it won't stop. So you can't type the title in. So what did I do? I pulled up a Google Chrome page, tried the same thing. It did the exact same thing. You know what that shows me? That some re-engineer over there at Restream decided to slap his ball sack on the software last night and ruin it. So, you know, I'm so sick of these re-engineers. You know, they break everything that they put their ball sack on. They're teabagging everything. Woodchuck, what's up, buddy? Goes from perfect to all white in the blink of an eye. Yeah, right. Thanks, re-engineers over there at Microsoft. Rogi, let me clean your ear really quick. Come here, buddy. I don't want to try to scratch your ear. Okay, let's see. Let's just clean it really fast. You got it? No more itching? No? Does that feel better, buddy? Feel better. My baby boy. Alright, so we've got some things to talk about, man. You know, my mother and I had an interesting conversation this morning because I said, you know, in 2 months, you're going to get to learn about Donbass. You're going to get to find out that America started this war. She's like, we didn't start anything. This is all Vladimir Putin. I'm like, see, you don't even know the story. And she's like, what story? And I'm like, I already told you this. I told you that we overthrew the Ukrainian government. The CIA helped. We overthrew the Ukrainian government. They were pro-Russian, right? We installed Zelensky, and then he immediately started bombing and shelling ethnic Russians in Ukraine. He killed 14,000 people. And she's like, I've never heard about that. And I'm like, yeah, you have, Mom. I've told you about it repeatedly. You just choose, you know, selective hearing. You're only going to hear what you want to hear. And if it makes Joe Biden, you know, oh, your knight in shining armor, your white knight in shining armor sound, you know, flawed at all, you just tune out. You don't hear a fucking thing. You don't hear a goddamn thing. Well, in 2 months, your precious little newscasters over there on mainstream media, they're no longer going to be able to hide the backstory to why this war started, because Americans are going to be so fed up with the depression that we're basically facing, these massive gas prices, supply chain cutoff, and, you know, whatever else can be attributed to this mess. that they're finally going to be ready for the truth, and they're not going to accept anything but the truth from these motherfuckers. People like you should be demanding it from them that they tell you the truth now. But you know what? You can get your truth from Lee Camp, you can get your truth from Jimmy Dore, from Jackson Hinkle, from Ronnie Placone, from Graham Elwood, from Russian television. She's not interested in hearing from any of those people. So there's nothing I can do as far as she's concerned, and I'm okay with that. Today, this morning, I was reading through the paper. I was so happy. I was just reading. It was like, yeah, Russia is destroying Ukraine. I was like, yep. I told Mom, I was like, you see this now? And she's like, yeah, I see it. I'm like, you remember I told you that 2 weeks ago? She's like, no, you didn't. I'm like, Mom, 2 weeks ago, I told you that in 2 weeks, the paper's going to start reporting that Russia is winning this war. And then you're going to have to admit it. You're going to have to admit that sending $40 billion to Russia, to Ukraine, for a war that they cannot win is obnoxious and stupid and is making somebody wealthy, and it ain't you. So that was one thing I want to talk about, but there's a few other things I want to get into as well. I've retweeted some things that I think are really important. You guys that follow me on Twitter, @NaysGarden, you might already seen those tweets. So in the chat, if you guys want to talk about anything that you saw me tweeting about, feel free to bring it up while I get ready with some cannabis here. Jeffrey Stockman, it's all part of the New World Order. Yeah, in your mind, yeah. People like you blame the New World Order on everything. There is no New World Order, bro. There's no organization. And I love how people like you, in my mind, yeah, that's it. There's no New World Order. It's just the way things are, bro. It's called greed. That's it. There's no New World Order. Hilarious. Oh, boy. What are you going to do about these people, though, man? I don't know. I really don't know. This is part of the problem right here. You want to blame some shit that doesn't exist instead of looking at the actual causes of your problems, Jeffrey Stockman. That's a big problem. You want to put a label on something that means nothing and then go about your business. Oh, it's a UFO. Oh, it's the NWO. Oh, it's this. It's so why is it always 3 letters with you people? What is it with the 3 letters and you conspiracy nuts? Explain that one to me too. I don't get it. I don't get the whole 3-letter thing. Is that all it takes to convince you? Globalization may be a better term. What globalization? What are you talking about, man? What are you, some right-wing nut job? What are you talking about? There's no globalization happening, dude. I don't know if you realize this, but there's a war going on. And if anything is happening, the war's falling apart. Nobody's coming together. You are a right-wing nut job, and let me guess, you love Ben Shapiro and Candace Owens because they're independents, and Steven Crowder because he's an independent, right? You love those independents, I bet. You're listening to the wrong independents. I bet you Tim Pool's one of your favorites, though, Jeffrey. Do you love Tim Pool, Jeffrey Stockman? Do you love Tim Pool? I have a feeling you're a Tim Pool fan. So every once in a while, a Tim Pool fan finds their way into this chat. I don't know how it happens. Are you a Tim Pool? Oh, let me guess. Oh, I bet you're one of those, what's that guy's? Oh, what's that guy's name? If you put it in the right context, eh? That's what you gotta do, Jordan Peterson. I bet you're a Jordan Peterson follower too. Let me know if I'm hitting on all the right notes. Let me know. Let me know. You know any of those people I mentioned? Because it sounds like you're intimate with them. You just gotta love it when a right-wing nut jobber comes in, though, bro. Do you have a couch for sale? Ryan Vermoss, do I ever? I've got the sweetest couch you've ever seen, buddy. It is the nicest couch you've ever laid your couch auctioning eyes upon. It's got electronic recliners on it, real leather. It's like a 10-piece sectional, bro. You kidding me? It's got like 5 recliners. It's the couch of couches. It is a couch for a couchman. Are you a couchman? Are you a couchman? Let me see it. Oh, you want to see the couch? I'll show you my dick. How about that, Ryan? You want to see my dick? I'll show you my dick. Is that what you want? Because I have a feeling you'd rather see that anyway. Just be honest with it. You'd rather see my dick, wouldn't you? Fucking couch potatoes. All right, so let us do a dabby. More of the Spike Cohen kind of guy. But thanks. Okay, I don't know who Spike Cohen is, so I'm gonna have to look this up. Let me find out. Is this a person on YouTube? Spike Cohen on YouTube. Dude, he's okay. He goes on. Let me see who this guy is. A libertarian versus Spike Cohen. Okay, let's watch a little Spike Cohen so I can find out who this guy is. Let me see who you've been listening to. It's got your mind all messed up. Because, I mean, you're talking about NWO and what was the other three-letter word? NWO. Oh, I said UFOs.
You bet. So, it's my understanding that you're going to be in Tunica. Is that next week? It's coming up pretty soon, isn't it?
Actually, it's this coming weekend.
Okay, so Spike Cohen is a libertarian, just like Tim Pool, and he's an idiot because he's a libertarian. And so are you for following him. I don't have to listen to anything he says. His label... I was going to pull up the video and watch him a little bit, but he calls himself a libertarian, so I don't have to hear a single word that he says. If you call yourself a libertarian, you're a moron. Okay? If you call yourself a libertarian, you don't think that corporations should be regulated. You're an idiot. Okay? And next time you've got a little 3 or 4 or 5-year-old and they're eating a little toy or something and it's got lead poisoning in it, because you're a libertarian and you didn't want to regulate that corporation, then you're responsible for your own child's death, and you're an idiot because of it. Libertarians are morons. So that explains everything I need to know about you, buddy. You know, you're a libertarian. You're a moron. I mean, there's really not much more to say. You literally just put moron across your forehead. You might as well just tattooed it on there. Just like Tim Pool. Tim Pool calls himself a fucking moron too. So, you know, it just goes to show you. So does Michael Malice, and he's a fucking blithering idiot as well. The Azov article on Twitter is a good one. Thank you, Nick. Yeah, that's a good one, right? We should talk about that. Yeah, we should talk about the Azovs. We should do a dabby dab, though. Uh-oh. What's up with this? We should totally do a dab, bruh. It's even dab, bro? I'm trying a new thing here with the torch. Fucking libertarian. Those are the true libtards, man. Yeah, I have no reason to debate a libertarian. It's your line of thinking already proves what a moron you are. But I watch him. Yeah, I don't know why you watch Tim Pool. He doesn't make any sense. So you dumb yourself down, Woodchuck Montrose, for watching Tim Pool. You literally dumb yourself down. If you think anytime you're watching Tim Pool that he's making any sense at all, ever, then you shouldn't be watching him. He never makes any sense at all. Okay? He's an idiot, and he counts on people like you to support him. Stop watching him. All right, Woodchuck Montrose? That doesn't even make sense. You know? Like there's a dude on the street corner banging trash can lids together. Man, I gotta go down there every day at 6 a.m. to catch that show. He's banging those trash can lids together. That's you watching Tim Pool, bro. There's a man just banging trash can lids together. And you think that's entertainment. He's an idiot. He talks like an idiot. He's got nothing but hate in his heart for all people. And he's a piece of human garbage and a fucking liar. Oh, and he calls himself a libertarian. You know, that's a good one. Because he cares so much, you know, about freedoms and people and the rights. Man, if you like Tim Pool, get the fuck off my live stream. Leave. I don't care. I'd rather have 3 people here if all the rest of you are watching Tim Pool. Go watch Tim Pool. Leave this show and go watch more Tim Pool. I don't want you here. You're already an idiot. Now do Ben Shapiro. If you watch Ben Shapiro, I don't want you here. He's an idiot, and that means you are too. If you watch Ben Shapiro, just leave. I'd rather have 3 people here that make sense than 100 people that watch Ben Shapiro. Because they're idiots. Next, Tucker Carlson, Sean Hannity, Michael Malice. Who else? You know him better than me. Well, why are you watching him? That's what I don't understand. I mean, I can watch clips of Tim Pool because I understand that I'm watching a bullshit artist. You know, I don't think you do. I think you say you watch him because you think you're getting something out of it. You think you're getting someone that agrees with you on some shit. I never watch any of the people y'all mentioned, nor have I ever heard of them other than here, and my ideas still get me through life. And y'all can tear me up for it. No, Michael, you want to be ignorant, and you know, that's fine. You don't have to listen to other people. I listen to other people all the time. You know why, Michael Haskey? Because there's a lot of people out there who are way smarter than me, and I know that. I guess you're the smartest person on the planet, so you don't have to listen to other people. Okay, how was that? Was that good? Is that what you wanted, Michael? Even if you watch the people you don't agree with, which I do. I watch people I disagree with all the time, so I can hear the counter narrative. That makes it more, it's easier for me to counter the bullshit when people come in here with their talking points. Because they just grab them from people like Ben Shapiro and Steven Crowder and Fox News. You know, oh, let's talk about this. This is one of the things I wanted to bring up again. So I watched a video this morning. And every video that came up after it was a right-wing nut job video. Tucker Carlson, then they wanted to play The Five, or they wanted to play Judge Janine. You know, and I'm looking through the list and it's all right-wing nut job Fox News bullshit. This is what YouTube thinks that people should be watching. This is what they send, you know, into our inboxes. It doesn't make sense to me. Oh, we think you should be watching all these right-wingers on Fox that completely lie, don't make any sense whatsoever. How can we learn if we don't listen? Well, this is the problem, Woodchuck. Okay. If you listen to people that are lying to you, you're not learning anything. You have to listen to the correct people, man. You don't know how to listen yet, you know? You don't know how to listen. Evans Garden, what's up, buddy? I haven't seen you in here in forever. Michael Haskey, I don't know what to tell you, bro. You look, I can lead a horse to water, but I can't shove your head under it and drown you like you deserve to be. Okay, that's all on you. You're gonna have to watch some of them, man, and decide for yourself, bro. You can't just say, I don't watch any of those people, I don't know who they are. Well, yeah, they can't help you if you haven't looked at them and you haven't watched any of their stuff, bro. As many times as I've forced you to watch them on this show, and then you act like you don't even get it. You know? As many times as you've seen Jimmy Dore on here, as many times you've seen Jackson Hinkle on here, as many times as you've seen Graham Elwood on here, you know, or Lee Camp, or something from RT, and you act like, oh, I've never seen any of that stuff before. What? What, are you just lying to my face, bro? You forgot every time that I ever had, another video clip on my show? How have I been? I have only been watching you, not live. I still can't get used to you with no beard. Well, Evan, if you would come into my live streams, you'd get used to me with no beard. Come to the live streams, man. I miss you. Ryan, that's horrible advice. Nick, I blocked him. That is why I listen to you. No, he sounds like my good friend Anna from last night's show. A blind Trump supporter. I don't have time. People here are smarter than that. That is why I listen to you. Woodchuck Montrose. Good, man. Look, every time, if you enjoy watching Tim Pool's show, Woodchuck, you just have to remember that he's lying the whole time. And that anytime it starts making sense to you, he's fooling you. Let me give you an example of what Tim Pool said. He said, here in this state, in Florida, he's like, he went there, and they were totally avoiding the mandates, and they were nobody was wearing masks, and nobody was getting, and anything. Oh, and they had the lowest numbers in the country. That's what he told his audience. And I went and that day, I looked up the numbers, and Florida was doing horrible. They were in the top 10. And he made it sound like they were at the bottom of the list. They were the very last state. That's what he told his audience. He was speaking out against all of the mechanisms that have been put in place to try to cut this thing back. I believe Singapore just did it in 2 months. I believe it was Singapore. I think they eliminated COVID in their country in 2 months because they followed all of the requirements. They actually did it. They locked down, they wore masks, they social distanced, they got vaxxed, they fucking did it. And now they're all out in the street fucking celebrating. I don't know how long that's going to last for, but it's a good example, of what we could have done or worked towards at least if we didn't have that Tim Pool, narrative, and Jimmy Dore narrative as well, that, the government just wants to, stick you in your arm. They want to jab you. They want to jab you. Don't let them jab you. They're going to jab you. It's a jab, jab, jab. Everybody that uses the term jab, that should immediately send off an alarm in your head. Why are you calling it that? That's kind of negative. We went through all of this. We watched it. We watched Fox News. We watched the right-wingers. We watched the independents on podcasters like Jimmy Dore and Tim Pool. And I called him out for it every day. Singapore just proved me right. I believe it's Singapore. Correct me if I'm wrong. Naysbeard's gone. Accept it and enjoy the shows. At Evans Garden says Trendy Nick. That's funny. Woodchuck says I get it. Good. So just remember, every time you watch Tim Pool, remember my face saying Tim Pool is lying to you. He doesn't care about you. You can enjoy his show all you want, but just go in with that disclaimer, because I do watch Tim Pool, man. I'm not all the time, but I will. If he's talking about something and I'm interested in, I want to hear that counter narrative, because he's good at lying, and I want to hear those lies. So when one of his little cucks come in here, I'm ready for him. I'm like, I already got my whole counterpunch fucking wound up and ready, it's cocked and locked and loaded, baby. That's why I listen to those fools. That's why I listen to Steven Crowder. That's why every once in a while I'll listen to Ben Shapiro. But I do it very sparingly, and when Tucker Carlson comes on, Sean Hannity pops on because they're trying to force it down my throat. Sometimes I'll listen to a little bit, but I'll usually end up shutting it off. Because I know what they're saying. And hey man, for me, it's different. They do every once in a while say something that I agree with. But I understand where it's coming from. Whether they're being sincere or whether they're getting paid or whether their whole thing is they're coming from a racist place. For instance, let's just say he supports Second Amendment rights, and as I do. And he does it for what I think are the wrong reasons. He does it because he feels like he wants to kill somebody. And I do it because I feel like I want to protect myself against a corrupt government. You can do something for the right reasons and you can do it for the wrong reasons. It always seems like these guys are doing shit for the wrong reasons. And if we agree on one thing or two things, I'm able to just see it for exactly what it is. Yeah, that jab word. Jab. You gonna get the jab? I got more jabs out here for everybody. Everybody's got a jab now. You did a very good jab. You did a very good jab. I'm very impressed. You did a very good jab. Very good job. You did a very good job. I gotta whisper more. That's a little bit more of a whisper. None of them care like me. That's why I just watch you and listen to you. They lie. You, truth. They didn't save my life by living. You did with the truth. Michael Haskey. Bro, if I told you that Lee Camp cared, would you believe me? Michael Haskey, if I told you that Lee Camp cared about you, would you believe me? If I told you that Ron Placone or Graham Elwood cared about you, would you believe me? Do you think they don't care about you? I got news for you, bro. These guys put it all out there, man. They risk a lot. They can play ball. All of them can play ball. They know how to do it. They know what the rules are. They know what they're not supposed to talk about. And they care so much about you getting the truth that they risk everything, man. Their entire reputation and their ability to work and get money and put food on their table for you, for the truth. That should mean a lot to you, bro. And, I don't agree with some of the garbage that Jimmy Dore puts out there. And I just think he and Joe Rogan could do better. They could do a better job vetting and such, common sensing and such. They could really use a person like me, someone who sees the narrative misinformation for what it is and able to say, whoa, let's not talk about that the way you want to talk about it because it doesn't line up with the facts, and here's why. And it's like, nobody wants to do that because nobody wants to lose their job. They need someone like me who would say, look, it's wrong, it's incorrect. You're losing a lot of good people because you're going to lie about this shit. You're going to have this guy on, he's a fucking liar. His whole gimmick is he circles things on a piece of paper with another camera on it. That's his whole gig. And you put him up on a pedestal, and everything that John Campbell says, you make it sound like, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Or, so many other people that you claim, because this guy invented this vaccine, everything he says has got to be factual. That's not how it works, Jimmy. Your credentials aren't you. I have a feeling there's someone out there with fantastic credentials that murdered somebody. I wouldn't be surprised. If we thought about it, if we just sat here and thought about it, I bet we'd come up with some names of some people with some excellent credentials that have done or said or believed in some really dumb shit. And if anybody can think of any examples, I'd love to hear them in the chat. Name someone who's had some really good credentials that maybe committed murder. Someone, maybe, a president of the United States, maybe, with a Harvard, university diploma. Someone who's dropped more bombs. Where did Barack Obama graduate from? What were his credentials before he was president of the United States and became a fucking murderer, a mass murderer? I bet you he had some credentials, huh? Just think about it. Your credentials aren't you. And wherever you come from doesn't mean that's where you headed and that's where you ended up at. And so when Jimmy Dore, I'm going back to where we started, when Jimmy Dore claims that this there's John Campbell and there's Robert Malone, Dr. Robert Malone, that created the mRNA vaccine. Okay, he created something. Great. It even has to do with what he's discussing. Great. Doesn't mean that everything he says is fucking gospel. Jimmy, For instance, he says that everybody on the planet is going to eventually get it. I haven't. You know, we did it. Remember that day in the chat? I asked all you guys. I was like, "How many of you guys had it?" So many of you were like, "No, never had COVID. Didn't have COVID." Some of you are like, "I've got a family of 4. None of us have had COVID." You know, it so happens that my mother, my sister, and my brother-in-law have had it. Full disclosure. Hey, I like to give the full disclosure here. It did come close to home. But so many of you had said no, and I haven't had it. So was Dr. Robert Malone right when he said everybody was going to have it? And then we started talking about natural immunity and how that was all bullshit, right? And he said, no, Dr. Robert Malone, John Campbell, natural immunity. Ooh, Mercury, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Mercury, it is Mercury in the vaccines, and this Mercury is the government is trying to put the Mercury. Please. Eddie, how's it going, buddy? I'm so glad you made it to the show. You made it to the show. 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 And you guys never caught COVID, that's good. We're all good, been crazy lately, but I'm doing better. Cancer's kicking my ass though. I'm sorry, Eddie. I'm sorry to hear that. Fuck cancer, bro. That's what we say. We say fuck cancer. Yeah, brap, right? Brap, 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 brap. Brap, brap. Brap, brap. CR250, what? Husqvarna 250, what? Brap, brap. Anyone live in Illinois or close enough to St. Louis? I have too many cannabis plants. Any? You got anybody need any cannabis plants out there in Illinois, St. Louis? Eddie's trying to give away some cannabis plants. Hey, what other podcast are you ever going to find that from? There you go, guys. You had a Honda CR500 Death Machine. I can't even imagine, bro. What's one of those weigh? Like 300 pounds? KTM? Yeah. All right. Let's put some smoke through this bong. Let's put this bong through its paces. Cheers. to cough freely. I'm in my a little too far. Have an 81 Honda Elsinore. Huh. Is that a full dirt bike or is that like is that an Enduro, an Elsinore? I don't know if I've heard of that one. 81. Street bike? Dude, that bong rip got me ripped. I wonder if the little fawns are going to show up today. Bye, Marie. Thank you. Elsinore is a dirt bike. Yeah, I do remember it now. As soon as you said that, I do remember that. Before the CR, there was the Elsinore, right? It's in Northbrook, Illinois. In a nice place by Chicago. Beautiful place. All right, so anyway, we've got things to talk about, guys, that have been going on. And I made sure to tweet the stuff so I could just go through it. Logged into my wrong account here. Please delete this. Inflammatory accusations are extremely unhelpful. Hear me out. Every voter who voted to remove Donald Trump from the White House is not complicit in the pathetic failings of Joe Biden. And if you argue that they are, you probably need to log off and reevaluate your cognitive capacity and life priorities. Thanks. Every voter who voted to remove Donald Trump from the White House, voted to remove, isn't that funny? Voted to remove Donald Trump from the White House is not complicit in the pathetic failings of Joe Biden. And if you argue that they are, you probably need to log off and yeah, bullshit. No, I totally disagree with that sentiment. My opinion is if you voted for Joe Biden, you got Joe Biden. That's it. I didn't do it. There was a reason I didn't do it. Because I knew this is where we were going to be. And I warned out everybody that watched my show. I was like, I'm not going to do this. So, my buddy, Unholy Rome, he said, this guy's a white supremacist. I don't know David Sirota. I've heard him mentioned several times in Jimmy Dore's rants and shit, but I really can't remember what he was saying about the guy. I don't know what he's about. But then this guy came back on Rome and said, I don't know why it didn't come up here. Please delete this. Inflammatory accusations are extremely unhelpful, says Misha to Unholy. And his answer to her was, no, it's the truth, and it helps the people that might fall for this crap. Was someone knocking on the front door? That was weird. I don't see anybody at the front door. And I didn't hear the thing go off. And they didn't ring the doorbell. And I don't see him at the front door. I don't like that fucking... No, someone is knocking at the front door. I don't see him though. It's weird. Let's see what it is. My truck is getting detailed right now by this guy who's phenomenal. And the last time I had to leave early. I had to take Rogie to the vet because to get his nail clipped, and I had to go, man. And he didn't get to finish the truck, and he was like, "Oh man," he's like, "Today he's gonna do the whole thing, dude, inside and out. That truck's gonna be badass." Okay. Were you visiting Florida? Is that what you're saying? I moved to Florida. If you're wondering, I live here now. City called Brighton, Illinois. You're not talking to me, right? Everybody needs this voice. You're talking to Eddie, aren't you? Calls Elon a grifter, and Elon's ego exploded and calls him a tool, a grifter. In 10 years. Hey, if he wants a plant, bruh, let me know. What strain is it? Is it a good strain, bro? Yeah, Eddie, what strain you got, bruh? You got the cake, bruh? Yo, Eddie, you got the cake, bruh? You doing a dab dip? Gonna do a dab dip? Did you get that? I should wonder if I should try to smoke what's in there, because I think there's a lot in there. Damn it. I'm trying to get a small flame. Just enough to get it going. I don't want to overheat it. Right when I start to see smoke. Oh, there we go. There we go. See that? Just enough to get it to start. Oops, it's not going. What's going on? Weird, huh? Oh yeah. Look at this. I didn't even put a dab in there. That's how much you waste if you're doing it wrong. If there's stuff sitting in the bottom, man, you can just warm it up to the right temperature, and there you have it, a dab waiting for you. I just got a nice one out of it. I don't even have a dab ready, dude. Dude, you don't even have a dab on deck, dude? Dude, I ain't got a dab on deck, dude. Ain't got no dab on deck, dude. This thing's gonna be hot for a while. Decided to clean it. Damn. Okay. Very, very hot. Even the mouthpiece is hot. Too hot to use right now anyway. Just go with that, man. We're good. You have to wait a little while. Don, we were just talking about you yesterday, bro. You brought somebody to the live stream. He was all talking about Lake County. I was like, who are you? It's like, I'm a friend of Don Schoolies. It's like, he told me to watch your show. I'm like, oh, bro. It's like, a friend of Don Schoolies is a friend of mine, bro. We were saying all nice stuff about y'all. Have a good day, bro. Ready to come paint your mom's house? Oh, we've got a painter, bro. I don't like corn as much as I like cannabis. You're just letting this thing cool down here. So we gotta put our mouth in hot, bro. It's hot. That's gotta cool down right there. That's funny. Residual heat. My hand, Adam, what's up, buddy? My hand on it is cooling it down. My hand being on it. So all of this is hot up here. All right. Here we go. Damn, son. Cheers. I don't know. I just avoid talking about those issues because they'll get me for medical misinformation, Adam, on YouTube. You gotta wait like 3 months before you're allowed to talk about something like that. Or you're a medical misinformant. I have a responsibility to my YouTube audience. Dude, you wouldn't believe how many likes my tweet has gotten, my pinned tweet has gotten on Twitter. You guys wouldn't believe. If you still support the people you voted for, you haven't been paying attention. Dude, 49 likes. Because Unholy Rome retweeted me. Unholy Rome retweeted me, and I've got 50 likes. As I said it, it went up to 50. Who was that? That was one of you guys. Who did that? Who just liked that tweet? One of you guys just went over there and liked it. You can retweet it too. YouTube says it removed 9,000 channels and 70,000 videos. What do you guys think about that? YouTube has removed 9,000 channels based on what they call Russian disinfo. A lot of those channels were guys that were just reporting news. Maybe catch a fish too. Treasure Coast. Eddie says, me. Woodchuck says, really enjoyed you playing guitar yesterday. Woodchuck, thank you. Man, I got so hoarse that I thought I got COVID yesterday. I was like, my lungs were hurting me, and I told my mom, I was like, I better stay away from you. My lungs are bothering me. And I was fine. After I got high, I came and did a show, and I said, Mom, I feel fine. It's weird. Really enjoyed you playing guitar. Okay. I read about your new find in the creek. This. I found a 1971 Pepsi Cola. Dude. 1971 Pepsi Cola bottle. 16 ounce. 1 pint. 1971. '71. Isn't it crazy? The swirl frickin' pattern. It's badass. It's probably worth like $5 because it's in such horrible condition, because it's the graphics are worn off, you know. But it is fully intact with no chips. So it's probably worth like $5. That's a $5 find, man. You found a milk jar from a lid from the 40s. It's awesome. There's no telling, now that I have a new technique for uncovering sand in there, there's no telling what else I'm going to find. Because I can go all the way down to the rock now. I can just go straight down, do it really quick, and if there's something down there at the bottom, that's going to uncover it. You know? And it just matters. All I do is I take a piece of sheet metal and I just put it in the water. And it eventually just settles in, you know? And then the water undermines underneath it, and it just keeps undermining, and it digs this giant freaking hole. It just keeps going. And you can keep pushing the sheet metal down, it'll keep undermining it. Like this giant force of water will just flush all that sand out. It's crazy how quick it does it too. And I've only done it one time, and I was just like, whoa. Let's go treasure hunting in the creek, says Big Mac 83. Let's go treasure hunting. We're hunting for treasure. Bro, some of my favorite stuff is this wood right here. You guys wouldn't believe how heavy this piece of wood is. This is one of my favorite things that I found in there. Just this piece of wood, but it's driftwood, and it's almost as heavy as a rock this size would be. If you can imagine that. It's super heavy. It's like someone poured concrete inside it. That's what it feels like. I found D.B. Cooper's sunglasses. They still work. Unabomber sunglasses on them. Like Unabomber sunglasses. It's already hot outside. Painted to look like a giant fishing lure. Brap, right on, dude. You're really artsy, ain't ya? Oh, you're really artsy, ain't ya? Artsy smartsy guy. Look at you, artsy smartsy guy. Yeah, that you guys know I found this golf ball tee marker from a golf course. It's got a big spike on it, and I found this this bottle, and I know where the bottle came from. The bottle came from the same place that this bong came from. I found this bong, and they both came from the same guy. And I got to find out the story behind both of them. And found skateboard trucks and wheels. That's pretty cool. Right here. Pretty fucking cool, huh? I'm thinking I'll find the rest of this if I keep looking. I found this thing. I don't know what it is. No idea. Do the trucks have a brand stamp? Yeah, it says, it actually looks more like a freaking number. You would think it would be right there, but there looks like a number. There's like a number, I believe, right here. But you know, they're fucking Powell Peralta wheels. So I'm sure they're independent trucks, right? You would only have independent trucks with Powell Peralta wheels, right? What's your fucking independence, I bet. The goddamn washer's still intact. Look at that. This thing's gotta be fucking 20 years old. Maybe 25 years old, something like that. Spray that and then spray it down with some liquid wrench and shit. Let's see what's under there. That'd be cool as shit to sandblast it. You had to stop skating. Looks like cheap trucks. A shed door latch. Polyurethane. Broke my leg and stopped skating. Long hit 12 stair and snapped my deck. Wow. 12 stair and snapped your deck. Dude, one thing's for sure, there's some wear on these motherfuckers. Ground. Somebody was fucking grinding curbs in these motherfuckers. For sure, dude. You can see the fucking scrape marks across here. Big time. Look. I mean, it's obvious. Look at the scrape marks underneath. Grinding. Yeah, man, I mean, the trucks don't seem that cheap for it to have lasted this long underwater in this, environment, getting pelted by sand, which is kind of interesting. It was getting blasted by sand the whole time it was down there, so it's kind of interesting that it looks like this. I'd love to spray liquid wrench all up in this bitch, man. Get all the rust off it. Oh, man. That'd be cool as shit. Just submerge it in frickin' I don't want to wear off the graphics. It's got graphics on it and shit that are still intact. This would be cool, man. See this shit all cleaned up. I wonder how you'd go about cleaning this up. Dude, because these right here, these will come right off. I guarantee you these nuts right here will screw right off of here. You could just, you break that rust off of there. The hexes are in really good shape. It would definitely fit a hex head. Dude, I'm gonna do it. Etching acid. Slap new bearings. That's what my buddy Billy said. Man, that thing just needs new bearings, bro. He's like, I'm gonna be riding on them things. He's like, oh, you don't have the whole set? I'm like, no. He's like, oh, fuck that shit. It was funny. I was like, I might find it, though. I might even find the freaking board. Dude, that thing's got 52 likes because you guys are awesome on Twitter. Thank you so much. Everybody that's watching on Twitter, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. I wonder how many Twitter viewers I have. I can check right now. It will tell me that on here. Let's see. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Waiting for it to load here, I think. Oh no, dashboard. Wait, no. Oh yeah, here it is. Right? Yes. No. 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 Yes. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. I don't know what they're doing. It just accessing my camera. What? Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't know what just happened. I don't like to talk about what just happened. Okay, it says dashboard, but the last time I clicked on that, it didn't take me back there. It's not showing me the status. But this isn't the right page. That's what's weird. When I click on dashboard, it takes me the wrong place. Which it used to show me all the channels, and it used to show me the status of each channel. Which it is no longer doing, bro. I don't get it. So, I got so many more things to talk about, guys. But, okay. You guys, give me a minute, okay? I'll be right back. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't get it. It says edit destinations. Oh, there it is. They've changed it. Some re-engineered it. Where's the Twitter feed, bro? There it is. It doesn't tell me how many people. It's so weird. I'll be right back, guys. This is so weird. Hey, everybody. So this, they no longer show you. It's no longer showing me. Set up, schedule, stream a video file. Oh, set up for Zoom. Okay, that's stupid. Okay, here is the page. That'll show me how many people are watching, supposedly. Yeah. Yeah. So, Twitter doesn't give the number of viewers. It gives every other one does, but Twitter doesn't. Twitter's not doing it, man. Twitter ain't having it. Badass trucks. Yeah. More than 20, lol. More than 20 what? Take care and see you later. Evans, where are you going? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing it, man? Where are you going, man? Don't do it. Where's the deer, man? We got deer yet? Is that ain't happening? We put up the deer spy cam, bro. You know? And maybe, no. We'll go like this. And we'll configure like this. There we go. It gives us a nice view outside in case something shows up while we're chilling and chatting and chilling. You guys like that? You guys like that view? Did something just walk by there? Oh no, I see it. It's something. It's a leaf. Oh, it's my head. It's my head. I'm fooling myself, man. Did chat ever start working on Twitter? No. And you can't broadcast to Instagram and you can't broadcast to TikTok with Restream. I wonder if I'd be able to adhere to all of the YouTube policies and standards and shit if I was just broadcasting to one channel. Wedding cake, that's the bomb. Dude, what just happened to the outside? You know, the clouds come out and everything got really dark all of a sudden. Isn't that weird? I need my deer cam to be clear, man. I need my deer cam to be clear, man. What is going on right here? Oh, those are those underwater videos. Those were fun. Those were fun for the whole family. I can close that now. Close that. Close a couple things here. You guys checking in on? Oh, we were having fun in the sun on that day. some more underwater footage for our enjoyment and pleasure. Rogie, I just cleaned your ears. You want me to do it again? I have to clean my dog's ears. We're watching fish swimming in the springs. You know, at the beginning of this video, you can see all my buddies hanging out. Check this out. Isn't that cool? Okay, this is where we were. You love the water, Megsy. Morning, what's up? We're chilling, we're watching some freaking fish swimming in the waters.
Phil Swift here with Fleckfield and the entire Fleckfield family of products. Hi everybody, wow, that's real damage. But you've got Fleckfield and you can fix it in a hurry.
Oh, there's a tilapia right there. They're so pretty, bro, aren't they? People eat them. Yum. Tilapia. Have a nice tilapia fillet. Have a nice tilapia with a nice wine sauce and maybe some mussels, some freshwater mussels, and a nice wine sauce there with some wine. Underwater camera, yeah. It's fun. That's a good video right there, man. That tilapia. Let's go back to that freaking tilapia, son. Psh. Right there. I got lucky, man, and got that tilapia on camera. I didn't even know. Yeah, I'm sure I had no idea I was filming a tilapia. It's because the thing's, 4 feet away from me. Look at that shot. Look at the shot of that tilapia. Look at the shot. That is awesome, bro.
That's the power of oxygen, everybody. Billy Mays here with OxyClean and the power of oxygen. Look at that tilapia. We're going to clean those stripes right off that fish with the power of oxygen, everybody. Billy Mays here. We're going to clean those stripes off with the power of oxygen.
I'm really just enjoying and appreciating my photography on the fish here. You got a nice mangrove snapper yesterday, big fat ass. Hell you. Snapper. Snapper. Watch out for them plastic particles, bro. See, in here, we don't have microscopic pieces of plastic in our fish. You gotta watch them saltwater fish, bro. You get the microscopic fucking pieces of plastic in your fish, bro. Don't kid yourself, bro. The whole ocean is contaminated with that shit. Psst. Psst. Look at that fishy. And there's another one, a younger one, a white one. Right there. Boom. Look at that one. That one doesn't have his stripes yet. The stripes haven't quite formed on him. He's not quite as handsome as the other one. That's some good footage right there, my friends. That was some good stock footage. I like to bring up the good stock footage. It's what we do. Look, that's what it looks like outside there. we find the fishies, and the fishies are floating around, and we're looking through the weeds, and there's no fish in those weeds. What are you looking at? There's no fishies there. There's no fishies right there. What are you looking at? You're looking at the weeds. Aren't we enjoying this? Like Jacques Cousteau's Underwater Adventures. Hello, everyone. This is Jacques Cousteau's Underwater Adventures. Look at that little fish. It can swim on its head. Bum, bum. The fish family of products. Spadefish. He's in the ice box. It's raining. Okay. Oh, he's in the ice box, yeah. Heel. Tasty fish. How are you going to cook that, bro? You're going to fillet that thing and then pan fry it, or are you going to grill it, or you going to bread it? What's the thing going to be? I need to know the preparation on it. There's the outside, guys. I like looking at the outside. You can see how pretty that park is. It's pretty cool, huh? I like that, going underwater. That's so cool, man. So, if I went swimming in there, if I went down there with my bathing suit, and I went swimming in there, dude, I'd just float in there, and the fish eventually would just come right up to me, and you would see some big ass fish. There's a big bluegill back there, bottom left. But you'd see some bass, and some, we'd find there's giant Plecostomus down in there. And yeah, those are little mosquito fish right there. Guppies, aka mollies and guppies and mosquito fish. Some of them are baby fish that'll become bigger. You know, sometimes you'll see a little bluegill swimming around with them. Look at that, man. It's so cool that you can like see through all that, you know, and way back there you can see like 10 feet away, you know. Just the water's so clear. God, it makes me want to go down there right now, dude, and do this again. Charge this camera up. I wonder how charged it is. Charged. I don't know, dude. I thought that was the power button right there, bro. Oh, there we go. I see a blue light. That mean? I can't remember. I wonder if this thing still has the card in it. Yeah, it's got to, right? I'll put the card back in it, right? It's not turning on, so. Man, I can't open it. Oh, right. I can't open it. I can't remember how to do this. It's got this thing. You go like that and the whole thing. Oh yeah, this is gonna open like this, okay. Right? I can't open it. Dude, I got better footage as I went on. And I started realizing that the fish were going to be further away. So I had to like sit in one place for a long time and just kind of move the camera real slow. This is so funny. I remember opening this thing up so easily before. Locked. There it goes. Okay. Let me see this camera. Please. Power. This is okay. Oh, that's the power button. Okay, my bad. I was holding the wrong button down. Shh. Now I know. Okay. How much battery do I have left here? Oh, I think it just shut off. I don't think I have any battery left. I think I need to go plug this in and go charge it. It just shut itself off. Yeah, the battery shows no power left and then it shuts off. So I'm gonna go charge that and I'm gonna make sure that the card is in there, which it's not. Dude, there's the card. Buflow. Now the question is, which way does the card go in? Does the card go in this way? Yes. It's right in. Boom. Card is in. I'm just going to charge this bad boy. It's going to be fun for the whole family. Sports camera. Someone's raining on my grass. Got a fucking puddle out here. Well, it looks like it doesn't. Where's that out? There. You're funny, dude. So we watched that, and we're gonna watch this. That was great. That was great. We've already seen this one. That's the spring area where I like to go on Sundays. I'll be broadcasting from there eventually because I go down there so much. Wait, I got a video of us throwing the frisbee, dude. Acting like fools. I forgot about that. Let me see here. Holy shit, I totally forgot about this. Here it is. How long was it? This is so funny. It's a 1-minute video of us throwing the frisbee, first person. You guys should check this shit out. Let me see here. I guess this will work right like that. And let me grab the camera over here. This is how we're gonna do this. We're gonna have this camera. Go like this. And I'm gonna go like this. Right? Like this. And we're gonna go like this. Like this. We could go like this. Now we go like this. And then we're gonna go like this. And then we're gonna go like this.
I just did a horrible throw then. We're gonna do better. Was that a good toss? All right. I hope so. Yeah.
Now the sun decides to come out.
Oh, Marshall, man. Ugh. It's asking too much.
Asking too much of Marshall. Dude, that's while holding a camera in my hand, taking video, and trying to get that. That's literally holding, you know? I'm trying to videotape it. It's not easy to do. That first throw was terrible. I was threw it like 10 feet short. From downtown. Hell no, it's not. But I got some of it, so that was cool, man. It's a cool little video. You can see me catch it, and then you can see me throw it and him catch it, which is pretty cool. That's at like, how far into the video is that? It's got to go over to his, over
I just
to
did a horrible throw then.
Marshall first. Okay, Marshall's got
We're
it.
gonna do better.
Okay, and then here I catch it right there, and then I take it from there, and I throw it there. And he caught it, right? He didn't catch it that time. Wait, we did it again. I think.
Is that a good toss? All right.
Okay, he throws it to Marshall.
I hope so.
Marshall catches it. Marshall throws it to me. I catch it. I throw it to Dave.
Yeah.
Dave catches it. That's cool. That's at 46 seconds in. I think it's 27 seconds in. It'd be cool to start it from there, you know, just so it's you just see him throw it to Marshall, Marshall throw it to me, and me throw it to Dave. That's fucking cool. I think I'll clip that and put it on TikTok or something. What do you guys think? Good idea? So let's do live this afternoon, guys, alright? I will see you guys then. Take care. Thanks for watching, everybody. Love y'all. Hope you enjoyed the fun times. Bye. Oh, follow me on Twitter at Nate's Garden. I'll see you guys over there at Nate's Garden on Twitter. Bye, guys.